With the simple press of a button, you can ask someone to do the simplest of tasks like mowing your lawn, or request some of the weirdest ones like relocating a possum. When Holmes Beach police are doing a safety check, they're trying to see if doors are unlocked or windows broken. So if they do spot something, they will call you immediately and start the investigation. The winds are definitely picking up in Manatee, Sarasota counties, the entire Suncoast. As you can see, billboard signs are being destroyed by the winds. We've been trying to get access to the beach all morning long, but as you can see, it's blocked off by police officers. They tell us nobody can get on the island right now because power lines are down. With winds of over 60 miles per hour, we're checking up on this crane because the ones in Miami have been snapping in half. Floodwater damaged vehicles from Harvey could be making their way into Florida dealerships. So buyer beware, make sure you do all your research before buying that used vehicle. Another cool feature of the app is that you can check what your child had for lunch, whether they chose the healthy option of their salad or went with the fries instead.
Come home and you see your roof on the street. What's the first thing you do? It's been bad. It's been a nightmare.
That's what Ann Cans is dealing with. She moved to her mobile home less than a year ago, and the roof was new, but now it's considered storm debris. $7,000 down the storm drain. That's just one of many stories FEMA representatives are hearing at the Mobile Disaster Relief Center. Lynn Keating says, when in doubt, apply.
Might have had damage not to their home but to their automobile. They needed to get, assistance that was not covered by insurance.
If your FEMA application was denied, it could be because of the following reasons: ID verification, occupancy verification, and your personal insurance hasn't kicked in yet. So don't worry, you don't need to apply again. All you have to do is call their number. Can's stress level is high after finding out her insurance company will not cover all the damage.
I have insurance, but I'm underinsured. I mean, I got the maximum that they would give me, but it's not enough to repair the house. Well, I'm insured for $24,000 and the damage has been estimated at $38,000.
Don't worry, all hope is not lost.
There may be, areas that you can get assistance that your insurance didn't cover.
The flooding, high winds, and rain gone, but everyone here still dealing with Irma's aftermath. In Bradenton, Crystal Knowles, SNN, Suncoast News Network. Zenaida Antonio is down on her luck. While the rest of the neighborhood she lives in is picking up the pieces after Hurricane Irma, she's not.
We don't know how much we spent. So much expenses to evacuate, lots of traffic and danger on the road. With fear, we left.
There's a language barrier. She doesn't speak English and doesn't know what resources are available to her, like FEMA.
If they have a kid that is a legal resident from the United States and they don't have a social security number, they can use their kid's social security number and we can fill out the application under the kid's name for the parent.
And if you don't speak English, si no habla inglés, no hay problema, no problem. All you need to do is llamar al teléfono 1-800-621-3362 y alguien te puede ayudar. Zenaida was out of work during the week she evacuated and is now falling behind on her bills. Her car is in the shop with no way to pay for those repairs.
We need financial assistance. The job we're at, they closed for a week because of no electric.
Rafael Velez from FEMA says people who couldn't work because of Irma can apply for additional assistance.
Contact their unemployment office and say that they have a FEMA application and they would like to be part of the Disaster Unemployment Assistance Program.
With a call, con una llamada, you can get the help you need. Tú puedes obtener la ayuda que necesitas. In Bradenton, Crystal Knowles, SNN, Suncoast News Network. Pierre Lewis has full custody of his son, 3-year-old Wesley, but now his photo is on the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children's website after Samantha, his ex-wife, and their son vanished. Neil and Claudia Cook were driving to Orlando when they realized that their check engine light was on. So they pulled over on the side of the road, and that's when the car started smoking, so they tried opening the doors, but they couldn't. They were locked inside. In 2013, Angelina Jolie showed that she was at a high risk of developing breast cancer. Then, in 2015, Shannon Doherty was diagnosed with breast cancer. And most recently, Julia Louis-Dreyfus was just diagnosed with cancer this year. The roads are flooded. And another concern, power lines are down, so make sure you do not head this way if you're just trying to take a look and see the damage yourself. It's very dangerous, very windy too, a lot of debris flying, so that's another danger. So we got three main dangers right here on the island: flooding, power lines down, and flying debris. In Sarasota, Crystal Knowles, SNN, Suncoast News Network.